Yeah, all right, I'll take it.
Oh, that would be great, thanks. You do understand that this is a favor to the governor?
Yes, I was right here when he asked you a minute ago.
That means no Downton Abbey jokes.
Okay, no problem.
You promise?
I promise, milady.
That's a little unnecessary.
Oh, shoot.
What's wrong?
I left my monocle in the car.
You didn't last 30 seconds.
Well, what am I supposed to do if I get surprised? Normally, I would gasp and the monocle would pop out of my eye socket.
Very funny. But your snarky remarks are rife with errors. It's your eye orbit, not socket. And while monocles were very common in the 1880s, by 1912, when Downton Abbey takes place, upper-class men wore glasses due to advances in optometry, allowing for better measurement of refraction. So the joke is on you.
Really?
Oh, and the reason you don't know that is because you've never stayed awake long enough to see one full episode.
It's called meditating. It's how I focus. You've never respected that.
A puddle of drool makes it hard.
Were you able to reschedule my doctor's appointment?
Well, I tried, but if you don't cancel at least 24 hours ahead of time, they charge you, so I just went to the appointment.
You went to my doctor's appointment? For my pregnancy?
Yeah, I told them I'm your mother. I mean, I didn't pretend to be you. I'm not some kind of crazy person.
What did you talk about at my doctor's appointment?
Well, I asked them if I could be your midwife.
Ma, you're not going to deliver my baby.
It's not going to be a home birth. We could go to the hospital.
There's no we. This is not a we. You know what? I can get my own vitamins, and I can talk to my own doctor, and I can go to my own appointment. You met a guy, and you like him. Who is he?
His name is Jack Armstrong.
Jack Armstrong.
He's a professor.
A professor.
He knows how to use tools. He's smart, and he's funny, and he may actually be a grown-up.
Seriously?
And when I look at him, I picture us having sex, if you get my drift.
It'd be impossible not to. But okay, so what? Why are you so upset?
Because I know that it just won't work between us. There's just no way.
He's married.
No, divorced, 6 years, has a daughter.
He's about to be deported.
Born and raised in Michigan.
Department rivalry, like a Jets Sharks kind of thing. It's
Jane, it's not gonna work because it just can't. Because every time I feel this way about someone, it ends badly.
okay. Well, hang on a second. I mean, I've never seen you like this. You're swooning.
To swoon is to faint from emotion.
I know, but I don't have a word for singing in a sexy voice into your hairbrush.
Dr. Isles?
Yes.
Could you sign here, please? Thank you.
Thank you.
He wrote the card in Latin. Barf. What kind of flowers are these?
It's actually a tree. And over the next 2 weeks, the roots are gonna get so strong that they're gonna break the ceramic pot unless I replant it with enough room to grow.
Latin card and a metaphor plant? He could be your soulmate. Or your clone.
The truth is, I have been doing a field study on dating for over 10 years, and I can no longer ignore the results. There is no Mr. Right out there for me.
Come on. Right? You can't look at relationships like they're scientific experiments.
The guy who I had the most amazing sexual chemistry with, a face licker.
Yeah.
And the next guy who I had feelings for ended up dead, and I was framed for his murder.
To be fair, getting murdered was not his fault. For all we know, he could have been a wonderful boyfriend.
And then the guy who said that he really wanted my body, he meant it literally because he was a serial killer who made sculptures out of dead women's bodies.
Yes, that was unfortunate. But would a serial killer send you a romantic metaphor plant?
I'm not sure. The Nerium oleander has 2 meanings. It's rare and beautiful and also deadly.
Really? God, you'd think a guy would brush up on his botany before sending you a tree with mixed messages.